Hello, my darlings. Today we're going to do a meditation to activate the medulla oblongata and the atlas. The medulla oblongata is responsible for regulating several basic functions of the autonomic nervous system, including respiration, cardiac function, vasodilation, and reflexes like vomiting, coughing, sneezing, and swallowing. The back of the neck, the ninth chakra, has been referred to as the mouth of God. Its opening is exactly where the skull lays on top of the spine. We will also ask to assist in the activation of the Atlas center at the base of the skull by correcting the Atlas Vertebra and returning it back to its correct position, thus relieving pressure of the medulla oblongata. This area esoterically has been called the golden chalice, for it is the occipital cup that holds the cosmic intelligence, divine intelligence, or wisdom. It is a literal brain rewiring, spiritual body activation in order to hold and be receptive to the golden chalice, the knowledge of the universe. So we're going to activate the medulla oblongata and the atlas, which in most of us is quite low in activity. The wave of infinity figure 8 is not very active, and this will ignite and increase the activity while connecting better with the pineal gland. The atlas, or the first cervical vertebrae, has a natural movement which can become restricted or unbalanced. There is a correspondence between stress in the atlas and your energy being projected into the future, having a fear of the future, which can also manifest as overwhelm or anxiety. Some of the most common effects of a misaligned atlas include increased or decreased curves in the neck, scoliosis, and changes in the alignment in the shoulders and pelvis. These changes in the alignment affect the structural integrity of the skeletal system and negatively impact the nervous system. When it is functioning optimally, the wave moves in a horizontal infinity pattern, gently reverberating this rhythmic movement throughout your spine. Your atlas functions as a base and a bridge, or the pathway between the spine and your brain. The atlas hosts more mechanical receptors than any other bone in your spine. In addition, it works in conjunction with the medulla, the thalamus and the hypothalamus, the vagus nerve, and the central nervous system. If this bone is out of alignment, the information received by the brain will be subject to misinterpretation, like static on a cell phone. So if you want these cleanses and downloads, please say yes. And I invite you to take a deep breath in and exhale. If you have a mantra, please use your mantra, as this enhances your meditation and your power. If you don't have a mantra, you can use Om, light, love, God, Buddha, Krishna. You can use any positive vibrating word that you can resonate with. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. And we're going to bring in the blue-white light to trace your brain. So take a deep breath in. And as it's tracing your brain, it goes down through your spine to the spinal fluid, activating the spinal fluid with higher vibration energy. We're going to bring in the divine DNA, the double helix from the top of your head, the golden DNA from the Creator, through the top of your head, coursing through all your chakras, through the crown, through the pranic tube, to the third eye, the throat chakra, coming down to your higher heart chakra and the heart chakra. The solar plexus, the belly button, the sacral chakra, into the root chakra, down your feet, and into the core of the planet, going through the rock, the shell, the sand, and all the layers. And we're going to ask Mother Gaia to ground us into the core. We will ask for energetic roots growing from the bottom of our feet, electric green roots. And we're going to ask Mother Earth to bring us all the nutrients, vitamins, minerals to balance our physical body. We will ask for the 12 rays of creation to the 12 points of our brain. And we're going to ask for the blue ray to come through the left side, the left hemisphere, and the pink ray to the right hemisphere. And as the light goes in, it connects at the pineal gland, forming the violet ray for transmuting all lower energies and blockages. Take a deep breath in and inhale this blue-white light into your trace your brain and into your spinal fluid. Take a deep breath in and bring in the rainbow light into your heart with the 7 elements. And we're going to bring in the codes into all our chakra. We're going to bring in the symbols to cleanse all our chakras. We're going to ask for the rainbow light to all our chakras to clear, cancel, and delete anything that we are ready to release. With the 7 elements. We will now ask for the aquamarine ray of light. This ray will deeply cleanse the medulla and the atlas, as well as the spinal fluid, spinal cord, spinal column, cleanse the amygdala, the vagus nerve, the hypothalamus, the thalamus, the central nervous system. Clear from the first particle of existence, clear, cancel, and delete. To this moment called now, every agreement, energy or contract that has been made with or without permission, release and cleanse thoughts, feelings, fears, energies, and relationships, and any karma. Replace the ego thought forms with heart-guided thought forms. I thank you. Feel the rainbow light. Feel the rays working on your brain. We're going to ask for the repair of inherited or self-induced genetic deficiencies within all of my body systems and recode the DNA for all of the above. And I ask the divine for the golden ray to come through the ninth chakra, the back of your neck, to activate the medulla oblongata and the Atlas center at the base of the skull. By correcting the Atlas Vertebra and returning it to divine blueprint, to its rightful location, thus relieving pressure of the medulla and widening the portal, the mouth of God, to the brain. Now see, sense or feel how the ray connects to the medulla oblongata and it cleanses its pathway, releasing the stagnant energy as it churns to activate the energy and sends the energy to the Atlas. This in turn forges a path to the spinal column and fluid, clearing all stagnant energy and debris and calcification in your spinal channel and the spinal cord. We're going to now ask to increase the communication of the system of healing that honors the above, elevating our potentials for health, vitality, and well-being, beginning with a sacred alignment process to attune the physical body to the energetic, neurological, spiritual aspects, connecting all cells, all chakras, all meridians, the DNA, and the fascia. We're going to ask to deeply massage the sub-occipital to release chronic muscular tension around the base of the skull and restore balance and stability to the vital Atlas occipital joint at the top of the spine, which is the keystone that governs whole body balance. To recalibrate the Atlas joint that supports and carries our head, as well as governs the rest of the spine in a course correction. We ask for the divine golden ray and the aquamarine rays to course through from the medulla oblongata into the spinal cord and decalcify, detoxify, and remove all debris. Visualize all this negative energy being released from the bottom of your spine, your coccyx. We ask to develop energetic awareness and alignment of the spine. To release restrictions and restore mobility of the spine and the neck in a safe and effective way. To adjust soft tissue of the cervical, thoracic, and lumbar vertebrae down to the sacrum. To adjust the atlas and axis vertebrae. We ask that we have the ability to access our own healing wisdom and the inner call towards alignment, and we ask Divine to recode our DNA for all of the above adjustments. And we ask to reactivate all chakras, recalibrate, and realign with the repositioning of the Atlas and axis. We ask to activate the cerebral spinal fluid to receive the energy from all of the activations and recoding in the DNA. To activate all the infinity figure eights, to receive and deliver divine energy from the occipital cup, the mouth of God, through the medulla, to all the 12 points of the brain, coming down into the atlas and the spine, the spinal fluid, the spinal cord, the vagus nerve, the central nervous system, from the atlas to the bottom of the spine through the sacrum. Now visualize all the figure eights going down your spine and decompressing every vertebra. We ask Divine to cleanse the blood from any blueprints of past lives that have been imprinted knowingly and unknowingly. Remove all discordant programs from the first particle of existence to this now moment from my body, and reverse the physical degeneration of the body. Replace ego thought forms with heart-guided thought forms. Bring in the rainbow light and the 7 elements to each chakra, and the cleansing symbols. And we ask the Creator to recode the DNA for all of the above. I thank you. We ask Divine to harmonize all areas of the brain and ask for, I am open to guidance from the universe or source, and raise my vibration to intuitive energetic awareness. I receive the words and the wisdom from the Creator through my 9th chakra generously, and I deliver them with balance and love. With every breath, I release all anxiety and fear. I am safe and secure. I ask that every part of my body communicate with each other, and I send gratitude to all my body parts. I ask to increase the energetic flow through the meridians, the chakras, the pranic tube, the spinal fluid, and the brain. To perform axiotonal alignment of all the meridians, chakras, and pranic tube, to integrate the will and divine plan into the DNA. We ask the Divine to balance, align, and clear anything remaining, to harmonize all the chakras, balance the figure eights, align each one on their axis, connect to all the meridians and axiotonal lines, close the EMFs, and I ask Archangel Metatron to run the cube for harmony and balance. And so it is done. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I love you. I thank you for allowing me to do this meditation with you. I am deeply grateful for this opportunity. Beautiful souls, in your service. Thank you.